I guess so many of you will be wondering, how do ants survive? Does ants have rules and regulation? Like, do they still practice same thing as we humans? Of course, it's true. In the land of the ants, there are rules and regulations. Many don't know this, but after 20 years of studying these insects, I get to understand that there are rules and regulations in the ants' world. The ants has one home. Should I say one kingdom? And in this kingdom, there are about 10 million ants with one king. In the full kingdom of the ants, there is just one king and gods guarding this king. Mind you, this king has the power to command, to kill, to do whatsoever he wants. And there is a funny thing about this king. The king remarries after 6 months. He has the right to pick whosoever female he wants. Even if this female is being married to another male, all he has to do is invite the husband over and ask for his permission to marry his wife. Some male accepts. They are the ones who are afraid of the king, and the ones who feel they are brave enough to stand or challenge the king, they refuse, and the king had to banish or ask the guards to kill them. After which he marries their wife. The king has over 2,000 wives, 600 concubines. The king is only seen outside once in 3 years. In other years, he remained in his palace. He only sent messengers to go pick the wife for him. The king is being satisfied by whatsoever the messengers came back with. In the year of harvesting, the king remained in his palace. All villagers are to bring forth 80% of whichever they harvest from the farm. As you can see, the male are going, the female are coming back. The female only go and spy and brings back information to the male, which the male keep moving. The male are going in search of feed, which they will pass 80% of it to the king. Failure to do so, you might end up being killed by the king or punished. The king also has the right to sleep with his daughter without being questioned by anyone. And as you can see, there are big ants and smaller ants. And do you know the interesting part? The smaller ants are 10 times older than the big ones. Growing as a kid in ants, you look bigger. But when maturity comes, you look smaller and younger. And different tribes are in seek for this feed for the king. Just one king, but more than 80 million tribes. The king is being favored by all the villagers. Failure to do so, remember I said earlier, failure to do so will attract an unforgivable punishment. It's either you are being killed or banished. Now the male are closer to their place of feed. going to bring forth 90% to the king and 10% for themselves. You can see them. There are thousands, millions of them. All they want is to satisfy the king. At a point, they don't even care if they feed or not. The king is highly respected. He is a king that no man can stand. You can see this is the place of the feed. That's it. The king is being seen only after 3 years.